Before we get into Qublut Shabat, let us remember that as primates, we will organize into hierarchies, regardless of our gender or culture. And it doesn't have to be some fascist overseeing thing. It doesn't have to be some socialist involvement no matter what sort of thing. It's that people and some specific groups, particularly groups within groups, will be working the levels at different times and in different ways and to different degrees. There is one way of looking at degrees in terms of ranks and learning. So at the very least, you learn the material as you pass through the ranks. And some people are going to learn more than others. Some people are going to do some deeds and all that more than others. Those who are supervising or of some other role will take on different tasks. And one of the things to do is to connect things. Connect things beyond the worldly manifestation of the hierarchy to the spiritual manifestations of the hierarchy, up to Metatron, or connect that golden chain up to God sending revelation and inspiration to the prophets, and one just being upon that tradition. Some will say the Yid Yid Nepesh before this portion. And most, if it's either a Friday or a Sabbath or a holiday or the first of the month, they'll begin with Mizmor Shir Liyum Hashbah. But here we are beginning with Tahlim Tzah, Psalm 95. Lebu Nernah Lihwa Nuriah Litzur Yeshanu Nakdama Panu Batuda Bazmarut Nuriah Luki Al Gadul Yahweh Wamlik Gadul Al Kul Alhim Asher Bidu Machkari Arts Waput Harim Lu Asher Luhim Wahwa Ashu Wibashat Yadyu Yitzru Bao Nashtachwa Wan Kur'a Nabraka Lapni Yahwa Ashnu Ki Hawa Alhinu Wanchanu Muraitu What's on Yadu Yum Baklu Tashmau Al Takshu Labakam Kamribah Kiyum Masa Bumdabur Asher Nasuni Abutikam Bachanuni Amrau Bali Arbayim Shana Akoth Badur Wamer Tai Labub Hum Waham La Yadau Durki Asher Nashbati Bapi Yabaun Al Manucci Come, let us sing to God as a verb and noun. Let us call out the rock of the salvation of this place. Let us greet him with thanksgiving, with praiseful songs. Let us call out to him, for a great God is God as a verb and noun, and a great King above all heavenly powers. For in his power are the hidden mysteries of the earth. And why we say heavenly powers, we mean divinity. So he's exalted beyond anything considered to be divinity. Mysteries of earth. And the mountain summits are his, for his is the sea, and he perfected it, and the dry land, his hands fashioned it. Come, let us prostrate ourselves and bow, which are said to be two most important positions in prayer. Let us kneel before God, our Maker. And most commonly, people kneel between prostrations. For he is our God, and we can be the flock he pastures, and the sheep in his charge even today, if we but heed his call. Do not hearken your heart as the Meribah on the day of Massah in the wilderness, when your ancestors tried me. They tested me, though they had seen my dead. And again, like before, the last verse, particularly said by the person leading, for 40 years I was angry with the generation. Then I said, an errant-hearted people are they, and they know not my ways. Therefore I have sworn in my wrath that they shall not enter my land of contentment. And so we had reference to the place of testing and strife with the Meribah, and you can refer that to Exodus 17:7. And okay, so the place was at Massah, and Meribah was the day. What's the word mean? Tahalim, Thu. So Psalm 96. Shiru lihwa shir chadash. Shiru lihwa kol hearts. Shiru lihwa barku shamu bashru miyum liyum yeshwatu sapru bagwim kabudu bakol hamim naplautiu ki badul Yahweh wahalal mad nura hawa al kol alhin ki kul al-hi. Hamim, alilim, and people pause at this point. Wihwa, shamim, asha, hud, wahder, lepniu, au, what part, bumqadshu, habu, lihwa, mashpatshut, amim, habu, lihwa, kabud, waz, habu, lihwa, kabud, shamu, shau, mancha, wabau, letrutu, hush, tachua, lihwa, Bahdurt, Kadush, Chilu, Mapnu, Kol Hearts, Amru, Bagwim, Yahweh, Malak Af, Takun, Tabol, Bol, Tamuth, Yadin, Amim, Bashirim, Yishmachu, Hashmim, Wutkol, Hearts, Yoram, Him, Wumlau, Yalaz, Shadi, Wakul Asher Buaz, Yernu Kul Atsi Yar Lipni, Yahweh Ki Ba Lishputh, Hearts, Yishputh, Tabol, Butstuk, Wamim, Bamunatu, and that amounts to sing to God as a verb and noun. A new song, sing to God as a verb and noun. Everyone on earth, sing to God as a verb and noun. Blessed is his name. Announce his salvation every day. Relate his glory among those who've turned their backs, among all the peoples. His wonders that God as a verb and noun is great and exceedingly lauded, awesome, and he is above all heavenly power. For all those powers, again, we're using the word for divinity as heavenly powers. The peoples are as nothing. And then there's the pause, and God as a verb and noun. Made the heaven, glory, and majesty are before him. Might and splendor are in his sanctuary. Render unto God as a verb and noun. O families of the people, render unto God as a verb and noun honor and might. Render unto God as a verb and noun honor worthy of his name. Take an offering and come to his courtyards. Prostrate yourself before God as a verb and noun in his intensely holy place. Tremble before him. We're not using gender here. We're, same word can be used for male, female, or neither, like God is neither. Everyone on earth, declare among the people, God as a verb and noun, reigns. Indeed, the world is fixed so that he can't alter. He will judge the people with fairness. And the person leading in particular says, the heavens will be glad, and the earth will rejoice. The sea and the fullness will roar. The field and everything in it will exult. And then the trees of the forest will sing with joy before God as a verb and noun. For he will have arrived, and he will have arrived to judge the earth, and he will judge the world with righteousness, and the peoples with his truth. And I guess it's kind of like the Catholic Mass when you say, you're dismissed. Oh, yes, that's the... So the very end, people recognize, that there's this focus, that it's just the chosen saying it, and then, it's going to be over. And Tahlim Tzu, Psalm 97, Yahweh Mulk, Tagol Hearts, Yishmachu, Ayam, Rabim, Anan, Warpol, Sabibu, Tzadak, Wam Shippath, Makun, Kasau, Ash, Lepnu, Tulk, Wat Lahath, Sabib, Triu, Heru, Berku, Tabol, Vrata, Witchul, Hearts, Harim, Kadunug, Namsu Mulpani Yahweh Mulpani Adun Kol Hearts Hagyadu Hashmim Tzku Brau Kol Hamim Habudu Yibshu Kol Abdi Puzzle Hum Tahalim Balilim Hachchua Lukul Alhim Shema Wat Shemach Thun Wat Golna Banut Yahuda Laman Mashpathik Yahweh Ki Ata Yahweh Aliun Al Kol Hearts Mad Nalit Al Kol Alhim Ahbi Yahweh Shanau Ra Shemer Napshut Chasidu Mid Rashayim Yitzilm Aur Zra Let's Take Wali Shri Leb Shemcha Shemchu Trikim Bihwa Wahudu Lazkur Batshu. And so, ultimate divinity is what gives everything its power, right? When God is a verb and noun, shall reign. Psalm 97. The world will rejoice. The various islands will be glad. Cloud and dense darkness will surround him. Some people think of volcanic or nuclear winter. Righteousness and justice are his throne's foundation. Fire will advance before him. He'll consume the enemies all around. His lightning bolts will light up the world. The inhabitants of the earth will see and tremble. Mountains will melt like wax. Before God is a verb and noun. Before the God of all the earth, the heavens will declare his righteousness, and all the peoples will see his glory. Humiliated will be all who worship others as powers, who pride themselves in what doesn't have worth in being considered as a god. To all the powers will he bow. The shining example will hear and be glad, and the daughters of the Jews will exult because of your judgments. God is a verb and noun for you. God is a verb and noun are supreme above all the earth, exceedingly exalted over all powers. And then the last part with the Chazan, well, Chazan can read the whole thing, but O lovers of God as a verb and noun, despite evil, he guards the lives of the devout ones. From the land of the wicked, he rescues them. Light is sown for righteousness, and for the upright of heart, gladness, be glad, O righteous ones, in God is a verb and noun, and give grateful praise at the mention of his holy name.